Recorded live with little or no editing. It's Defense Up Cosmic Crucible Edition. I was joined by Pathfinder Gaming, Jgiusti for a minute, and BeniWestSide, and they helped me go over a very tricky 8 mil Plat 2 roster. This is Damian Brockham's defense. I'm run 7, by the way. How you doing? I didn't forget. Okay. Team number 1 is trash. This is kind of an F for me because they're wasting Emma, who could be used on offense to change the speed manipulation of a lot of stuff. So there's no salvaging this. You've also got the wrong ISOs on JJ. If you were to build the A-Force, you'd probably want her as a skirmisher, and you'd want Captain Marvel as a striker, not a healer. Like, you've got all these healers on here. The health bars, like, these two don't have the health bar to support healer. He's gonna be too small to do anything. His taunt is coming out late. Not that it matters. He's gonna get blown over in a gust. This is trash team. Get Emma off this team. Throw whatever else junk filler you want in here, and that's fine. But it's pretty garbage to me. I'm gonna give it an F because it's just, you're wasting a really powerful tune with Emma right there, and everything else is trash. All right, team number 2. This is the Bionic Avengers. Obviously, we've got great placement and ISOs. Everything about this is fine. It's just underdeveloped. Now, we believe that Damian Brockhum is focusing on arena and raids and hasn't gotten around to this. We also had some theories that maybe they were a returning player, had focused on some Dark Dimension. You'll see some of that sort of stuff going on. So there's some wonky investment strategies going on here. We figure that this team right here, the Bionic Avengers, should probably be a high priority build team, as they are going to need them for raids. They aren't exactly a great Crucible offense or defense team, but they're necessary. And so they should probably go ahead and build them now while they can get some value out of them, and use them as a filler defense, because you're not going to be using them on offense. Probably not anyway. And you can throw them in on defense. Now, no one is saying that this is a great defense, but we're talking about value for your investment on this episode today, because Damian Brockhum needs to get some value out of this roster. They have some wonky investment going on here. So let's finish this up, build this team up so that it's useful in raids, leave them on defense, keep them all the same. I'm going to give this a B. It's going to totally get rolled, but you're not actually doing anything wrong. It's just got some really wonky power levels. So if you can, even it out quickly and then start bringing the whole team up together. Team number 3 is the Young Avengers. This is a fantastic team. The placement's great. The ISOs are great. Everything's great about this. Don't build this team. It's too late. We talked about this at length. It's a fantastic team, but everybody except for Jumpy McSpasm thinks that it is a luxury team. And Jumpy McSpasm is clearly wrong, because he's in my arena shard. So I think we just leave it where it's at. It would be nice if maybe we could bring up these two up to like tier 12 to level it out, but I don't think it's going to be valuable. I think it's just going to get rolled no matter what. So it's just another filler defense. Let's pass on it. I'm going to give you an A for this team because it's kind of a cool team, and maybe you can use America Chavez someplace else on like war defense or something, but it's of no value here in Crucible, and you don't want to waste the resources building it up. Not when you've got raid teams and horseman teams that you need to prioritize before this. So total luxury, but it's well done, other than it doesn't have enough investment. Team number 4. This is probably our second level of investment priority here, is the Unlimited team. Now, it's obviously a Crucible team. That's what they're designed to do. They work well on defense. They work great on offense as well, wherever you want to use them. This one's lopsided. It's not going to hold. Although it might catch a lot of people off, being that like 70% of the power level is in Rogue, and she's the one carrying the team. Somebody might not be paying attention to this, and they'll come in there and they're going to get screwed. But most likely this team's going to get beat, because in Plat 2, a lot of people are going to have stuff that's going to counter this, especially when they can knock out half the team. Like, if you can take out Gambit in your opening maneuvers with splash damage, this team's not going to beat them. So yeah, let's make this our level 2 build priority, even out the team, get them going, and then trade places with Dazzler and Firestorm, because you want the 3-piece over there, so that if somebody does go into it with Gamma and they don't know what they're doing, they might do the Red Hulk special on Gambit and rewind all 3, and that's better for you. Most likely they're going to know what they're doing, and they're going to go straight after Rogue. and take her revive once off with that special, and then it's only going to get Gambit and it won't really matter. But hey, we split hairs here. Okay, so the team's done right. It's got the right ISOs. We could use a placement tweak, and it definitely needs the power levels leveled out. I'm going to give this one a B+. We're getting a little better. This is your second priority build here. Trash in number 5. This is just trash, okay? I don't know what Green Goblin's doing for you on this team. Yes, he's got a tag that fits with the creeping spiders. Ghost, what is Ghost built up so big for? Like, we've seen like 7 other characters on this defense that would be better spent on than Ghost. I don't know why. She's dodgy, I guess. So if you built her for a Dark Dimension run or something, and then you came back to the game and just happened to have her built up, maybe that's what's going on here. I really hope you didn't just build her for the whole Pimtech stuff that just went through the works, because that was a wasted investment. It's kind of unfortunate. I'm going to give you the benefit of the doubt and say that you're a returning customer here and that you had her built up from back in the day to get you through some Dark Dimension content. Skip the Web Warriors. You don't need to build them. So I would do full stop there. You probably wasted some investment on Ghost Spider here. This is a junk filler team at this point. You're better off spending your resources on a Rebirth team than doing anything with the Web Warriors. I don't like it. This team doesn't have any synergy with Ghost in here. It's just a bunch of dodgy people in Green Goblin. This is garbage. I think you wasted a lot of investment. You have acceptable ISOs, I guess. 3 strikers, 2 people putting up vulnerables. It's not even that great. I'm going to give this one an F. I don't like it. It's just trash. None of it should be built as big as it is. I don't want to see it in front of my face. And team number 6 is the Wakandans. You have a great big Shuri, which is another sign that maybe you're returning to the game after a while and you built her up from back in the day for different tech raids or something like that. Change M'Baku to a striker. If you wanted to get a little bit of short-term value out of this team, you could boost up Black Panther, OG Black Panther, and jump him up in the gear status so that maybe he'll get some kills. But honestly, I don't think this is worth prioritizing in any way, spending your resources at this point. If you wanted to get some value out of your Wakandans, you should have done it at the very beginning of this Crucible, because they are only going downhill from here. Once this season is over, they're going to lose a lot more value. And obviously with Kang coming out, they're not even that great anymore in this season, because you've got Masters of Evil just, blinking this team out of existence. So a little bit too late to build on this one. Shuri's a decent secondary tech team character if you don't have the Bionic Avengers up and running. But yeah, so for us, this is kind of an unfortunate state to be in. Damian Brockhum is probably focusing all their attention on offense, and that's why they're in Plat 2 at only 8 million TCP. With a cruddy defense like this, they're just going hard into their enemy and doing more efficient clears. What Damian should probably try and do is throw in anything that will trick their opponent. They're trying for dodgy characters here. It's not going to really help all that much. The Wakandans aren't going to do anything because you don't have enough power in your offensive characters that are doing damage, like Killmonger or Black Panther, so you're not really going to get any kills or trick people with that one, especially with Mo. This one might catch somebody off guard if they're not paying attention to where the power levels are at. They could go into this with too small of a counter, and Rogue would just 1v5 their team. So maybe there's something here. This is a secondary priority for building. You got the YA, which is a fantastic team, but it's too late to build them. You're too far away from your goal, so don't bother investing in them now. Bionic Avengers, probably your number 1 value team. Not the best defense, but you're going to need them for raids, and they're a solid team. So you already have the Hulkbuster built up. So that's kind of it. You got trash in number 1. If you found this valuable at all, then please subscribe for more videos. We do a wide range of TCP and different levels of Crucible. We even do war videos too. So stay tuned for more. We try and keep a variety. And if you want to get on the list is really long. So maybe just wait till I get caught up. Otherwise, if you really want to, I can put you on the list. DM me in Discord. Links are in the description. Remember, guys, don't just have a good game. Be good to yourselves and others too. And I'll catch you next time. Bye.